Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Techno Talks here. So in today's video, we're actually going to be checking out the 2020 MacBook Air with the M1 chip inside of it. So this right here is Apple's newest MacBook Air so far. They haven't released a new one yet. They have released new MacBook Pros right now. If you guys haven't seen those out, they have made some new M1 chips. They made the M1 Pro and the M1 Max, and those are with the new MacBook Pros. However, they still haven't made a newer version of the MacBook Air. So in front of me today, I have the MacBook Air with the first M1 chip inside of it. So real quickly, I got the Space Gray edition, and on the back we can see that it is the base model. I did get 256 gigs of SSD storage and 8 gigabytes of RAM. It is a 13-inch MacBook Air with the M1 chip. So one difference with this and the MacBook Pro and also the MacBook Air that has the other M1 chip is that this has a 7-core GPU instead of an 8-core GPU, compared to the other 13-inch MacBook Air and also the MacBook Pro, which both have 8-core CPU and 8-core GPU, unlike this one which has an 8-core CPU but it only has a 7-core GPU. I feel like it won't affect it too much since I really won't be doing too much on this other than just browsing on the internet. Maybe some video editing just to test it out, just to see how well it is, maybe when I'm on the go and stuff. But other than that, there won't be a lot of things that I actually do on this laptop. So let's go ahead and unbox this real quick. So we have a nice little pull tab right here. And let's go ahead and pull this off. Take off all the plastic, like so. And here we have our MacBook Air. Let's place this down. Sorry for the shaking. And boom. So here is our MacBook Air. I'm gonna go ahead and open it right now. So we do get a little image of what it looks like on the side with the 2 USB-C ports. And if I can manage to lift this top portion off, boom. So nothing on the inside. It has this nice soft touch material on the top. It feels really nice. I'm gonna go and plop that to the side. We do get our MacBook Air right in front of us, which I will actually be removing and putting off to the side as well for now. Okay, so it is a little heavy. Feels a little heavy in the hand, but it does feel solid, which is nice. We get a USB-C to C cable right inside the box. So this is a pretty long cable. I'm not sure how long this is. I will have to check that out. And then we also get some other stuff in here, so probably an instruction manual with some Apple stickers. And the only thing that really matters to us are the Apple stickers, which are right here. We actually get 2 Space Gray Apple stickers. So maybe if you go for the gold or the normal version, the white variant, you do probably get different types of stickers. And then we also have our charging brick right here. So here's our charging brick, pretty compact, really nice. It is a 30-watt USB-C power adapter, so not the fastest, but if you do have a different type of adapter, which I definitely do, you can go ahead and use that for this. So let's go ahead and plop these things back inside because I probably won't be using these. 30 watts is a little slow, and I do already have a charging brick that can actually work with my MacBook Air. So plop these back inside. Pretty nice packaging. You don't get too much. It is a thick package, and the main reason for that is because we have the charging cable put inside like that, and also the power brick inside of there. Other than that, we have these little cutouts for where the little foot things go on the MacBook, so it doesn't slide anywhere. So here we have our MacBook Air Space Gray Edition. Feels really nice and solid in the hand, and I still haven't taken that out of the package. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. So just a quick nice pull tab right here. Just pull this off, boom, and then we pull the MacBook Air out like so. Plop this down, and that is it. So we are immediately revealed our MacBook Air, which is really nice. So really nice packaging overall. It is to be expected by Apple. We have this nice space gray finish on this aluminum frame, and this just feels really nice and solid in the hand. This is actually my first MacBook. I haven't owned a MacBook before. I generally don't like them too much. I usually go for Windows laptops and stuff. However, I wanted to test this new M1 chip out, and the perfect opportunity has come to me right now. So let's go ahead and check out the ports real quick. On the right side, we do get an aux cable, aux port right here, so for your headphones and whatnot, and no other ports. And then we also get 2 USB-C ports, one for charging and one for anything else. So I already know I have to get a couple dongles. I already have some for some other uses, and I will probably be using those, but it's kind of annoying that you only get 2 ports. I wish they had 4 USB-C ports and maybe even a USB-A port, but they only put 2 USB-C ports and then an aux cable. So we're definitely going to be needing a dongle because you don't only charge your laptop. So let's go ahead and open this up, the one finger or the one-handed lifting. So let's go ahead and test it out. Doesn't seem to be working. Boom. We get this nice opening sound, and we are immediately revealed our display. So let's go ahead and pull this off. Boom, put that to the side, and here we have our MacBook Air turning on. So I will have to get through the setup on this, but before that, I would actually like to check out this display. So the display looks really nice. We do get little thick bezels. Let's go ahead and press the return key. Okay, so the bezels on the top are a little thick and on the sides, but I'm totally fine with that. The display looks really beautiful right now and just overall feels really nice. So here is our keyboard. I believe they switched the keyboard on the new MacBooks, so they are using butterfly switches again, and that feels really nice. So let's actually go ahead and choose our language. Use English as the main language. Okay, so we have our speaker grills right here, 2 speaker grills. MacBooks generally have the best sounding speakers on any laptop, which is something that has been known for a long time. We get a nice large touchpad on a 13-inch MacBook. It's still a really nice touchpad, feels really nice. The clicks are just really nice, instant clicks. Doesn't push down anywhere, which is nice as well. We get our nice Touch ID button right here. No touch bar. You don't get the touch bar. That's only with the MacBook Pros, but I am totally fine with that. I honestly didn't like it too much. I have a couple friends that actually own the MacBook Pro, and they say it's okay, but it's not something you really need, and I'm perfectly fine with having physical buttons. It's something I've been used to for a long time, and I don't feel the need to actually be getting that since you are getting the M1 chip with this and that. So I'm gonna go through the setup real quick, and once I'm done with that, we'll just go ahead and check the laptop out. I'll give you all my final thoughts, and that we will be wrapping up the video. So I'm gonna get back to y'all once I get the setup done. So I finally got this laptop set up. It took only around like 10 minutes, and I went ahead and put on a case on this thing, a nice gray case on here, because I do know that the aluminum frame is going to get scratched for sure, especially since sometimes I do tend to rub it around places, and you know, I don't want to get any scratches on it. So the setup, as I said, was pretty easy. It only took around 10 minutes, and I've actually been using it for a couple hours now, and so far my first impressions are going really great with this laptop. It's a nice speedy laptop. The M1 chip definitely does hold up to the standards, and it's just really nice overall. I got a couple apps downloaded on this. You know, I got my Chrome and everything, got DaVinci Resolve, and I actually tried editing a couple clips, some short clips that I had from before, and this laptop is just great overall for that. No fans, so no fan noises. And when editing videos, I basically got no lag during the playback of the videos when doing any type of editing, and so the M1 chip is definitely a great chip for any laptop, I guess. So compared to, I have a gaming laptop which I currently am editing videos on, and that has a 1660 Ti with a Core i5 10th gen, and because of the Core i5, it tends to lag when editing videos on DaVinci Resolve. Even when rendering the videos, it takes a lot of time, and so with the M1 chip, I tried the same things, I did the same stuff on it, and it definitely didn't take as long, and it wasn't lagging at all. And I was also able to do other stuff in the background, like go into Chrome, watch a video while it was rendering and whatnot, when compared to the other laptop I have, which it actually currently lags when I try to do something else when DaVinci Resolve is open. So overall, this laptop, so far, my first impressions are great. As I said, I haven't really used the MacBook before, but for now, I'm getting used to it, you know, trying to get used to macOS and whatnot. But other than that, as I said, my first impressions are really good of this laptop. So that will be basically wrapping it up for this video. If you are looking into a MacBook, then the MacBook Air is a pretty nice device. The MacBook Pro uses the same chip, and I would recommend the MacBook Air since it is a little cheaper and it uses the same chipset as I said. However, there are less cores on this, so for the GPU there are 7 cores instead of 8, but I don't think that's really going to be an issue because you don't really game on these laptops, and if you do, it's usually Apple Arcade games, which I actually did check out, and they run really smoothly, and there are some pretty nice games on there. I went ahead and connected my Xbox controller and it worked really nice overall. So as I said, that will be wrapping it up for this video. If you guys do want to check this laptop out, I will definitely be leaving a link down below, and see you in the next one.